This one's called Something to Believe. Smoke on the horizon again. This time it's not my fire. Hurry up, time's wasting again. Not much point in getting higher. I've endeavored, it seems, most of my life to keep from shining. Though I flicker time to time, it's the light that's defining. The one light shine to remind us of every reason that we breathe. Keep on looking, I'm sure we'll find us at least something to believe. Once I came seeking answers, devoid of questions that made sense. Love is a funny little dancer, living in another tense. Undone liking to convention, though I barely know the truth. If you know more firsthand than I do, here's some scissors, so cut it loose. Let our light shine to remind us of every reason that we breathe. Keep on looking, I'm sure we'll find us at least something to believe. Let's start circling the wagons, holding court behind their walls, taking cover beneath the baggage, keeping low and keeping small. Silence setting quick and complete. The enemy's tired, so it seems. Everybody back up to your feet. Taking aim at distant dreams. Let our light shine to remind us of every reason that we breathe. Keep on looking, I'm sure we'll find us at least something, or at least something, or at least something to believe. Blanca, blanca. Where did I put this? All right, so I'll tell the story on this one. This song's called Commonwealth. I'm from the Commonwealth of Virginia, the Shenandoah Valley. And my family, up until recently, they owned 68 acres, 70 acres in the Blue Ridge Mountains. And there's also a very famous park right there called the Skyline Drive. Back circa 1900, the federal government decided they want to expand the drive. So to do so, they needed to get some of the private landowners to sell their land. And what they did was they went to some of these homes and they would ask the people to sell your land to the government, here's your money, and yada, yada, yada. Well, some of the families didn't want to leave. And there's a story that goes around. You can hear the old-timers talk about it out on the front porches when they're drinking Pabst or whatever it is they're drinking. And the sheriff would start coming out to these people's houses and start asking if they were, were they growing pot? Do you got them still somewhere? Illegal tobacco? Any of that jazz? And you knew if he came out and was asking you those questions and you didn't have any of those things, that pretty soon they were coming for your house. And what they would do is they'd wait till Sunday morning or one of the times when, thank you, sir. They'd wait till one of those times when the entire family was out doing something, and then a bunch of them would come up dressed like KKK members and burn the house down. That way the families had to leave. When I was a young boy and I hunted in those woods for white-tailed deer, those foundations are still there. Those burnt chimneys and those houses, those are still there. And it's just interesting. It's on federal land now. So the evidence is wide in the open on a national park of families that were burned out of their homes for the love of money. And again, Virginia's called a Commonwealth state. I didn't see a whole lot of Commonwealth in any of that, so I wrote a song about it. Up in the hills of North Virginia, sometime in spring when I was just a boy, walking through the mountains with my father. He said, son, let me tell you the story. There's a tale they still tell in the valley, families who lived at the foot of the ridge, run from their homes for the love of money, 'cause the government wanted the land where they lived. If the sheriff comes calling, asking you questions, tell him the truth, you've got nothing to hide. If he tells you to leave, you can do as you please. When they come for your home, don't let them catch you inside. The evidence is there if you know where to find it. Not much left but some chimney headstones, the ghost of a home that sheltered a family, burned to the ground to make them leave home. Late November, when the snow starts falling over the fence and a little up the way, when it's quiet, you can still hear them calling out for their homes. They refuse to go away. If the sheriff comes calling, asking you questions, tell them the truth, you've got nothing to hide. If they come for your home, you can do as you please. When they come, better not let them get you. If the sheriff comes calling, asking you questions, tell them the truth, you've got nothing to hide. Come for your home, you can do as you please. When they come, better not let them catch you inside. Heck yeah. Okay, yeah, again, I promised I'm not going to get real political, but that's kind of just the state of the U.S., right? problems in Washington. That's all I'm saying. So I wrote this next song. My daughter was like 9 at the time, and she had a fixation with zombies. I found that very funny last night, actually. So she helped me write the song. She really wanted to write a song with me. And if I don't know if you've been listening at all, like I don't typically, my stuff's not super whimsical. So we wrote a song together, and it's called "When I Was a Human." And this is it. When I was a human, oh, the virus ate my mind. When I could form sentences, this was on my zombie mind. Used to keep myself together, never used to fall apart, even though brains always mattered. I used to spend time chasing heart. When I was a human, for the virus ate my mind. When I could form sentences, this was on my zombie mind. So eat up all your pretzels, drink up all your beer, find it rather special if I could eat your ear. When I was a human, for the virus ate my mind. When I could form sentences, this was on my zombie mind. Right on, thanks. So this next one is one of 2 singles that I released. You can find it on all the appropriate websites. It's called "I'll Be Fine." It's just about dogged perseverance. Just telling yourself every wake up in the morning and just take a minute and tell yourself, I'm going to be cool today. Everything's going to be great. I'd say about 75% of the time it works. Someday I'll find a way, tell myself every day when I wake up in the morning. It's okay to display a little something to satisfy a warning. Things really change. It's apparent as my hairs run rapidly round me reaching. yours, busted, smiling, dirty floors, altogether worth it. All fall to pieces all the time, neither reason nor rhyme. However ugly this one seems fine, is it time to decompress my mind? Play, stop, rewind. It's okay to be rescued now and then, it hardly matters in the end. I fall down sometimes, I fall down sometimes, but I'll be fine. Telling myself time after time, however blind, I'll be fine. Someday I'll find a way, tell myself every day when I wake up in the morning. It's okay to display a little something to satisfy a warning. All right, hold on, thanks. All right, that was a song. Thank you. Just kidding. Thing, right? I sit at home and I think of this stuff. I'm like, I'm not brave enough to do that. Yeah, no, I'm going to do it. If you can't be, if you can't really be funny, just make people laugh at you. It's close. Oh, Miss Rachel, I'm sorry. I wasn't paying attention. You weren't ready for you. So yeah, if you like I said, dogged optimism. That's kind of where I land with things. Everything, we can look at anything the way we want to look at it. I choose to learn from things. So this next song is called "You Who I Adore." I've been married for 15 years. My mental illness in my marriage was a casualty of it. But these are the things I learned during that period, and the things that I think are important that we convey to other people. So yeah, "You Who I Adore," featuring Rachel Kuna. I would speak, though it takes patience. Words would come if they weren't escaping. Can you convince me you're worth fighting for? Say a lesson, but I'm still to chase you. Full of my demons, I chose to face them. They'd be asking who you fighting for. Hand in hand with me, love light of soul. Won't abandon me and I won't give up. Together we'll weather the storm. Anchor to anchor, together afloat. Sailing or sinking, there's always hope. That's what love is for. You who I adore. The way you talk to me, the words you choose, the way you smile, laugh and move, keep me calm enough for me to be strong enough for you. Promise to listen and try not to fix. Remind you you're beautiful and seal it with a kiss. Give you the best of me and all the rest of me too. Hand in hand with me, love light as own. Won't abandon me and I won't give up. Together we'll weather the storm. Anchor to anchor, together afloat. Sailing or sinking, there's always hope. That's what love is for. You who I adore. Thank you. All right, this next one's called Familiar Joy. It's just about being able to mentally go back to a place in your life when you were happy. What I've learned through all my choices is making others even worse. Head filled with competing voices, think I'll bury them in verse. Anything to drown down the noise. Anything to replace my old familiar joy. Too often my own worst enemy, all the lies I tell myself, traveling so deep into me, too damn shy to ask for help. Getting down to the marrow, can't keep it straight and narrow. Guess I never could. Now only some things matter, but I'm human, so flatter me, and I flatter you too. Anything to drown down the noise. Anything to replace my old familiar joy. Sometimes I talk too much. Other times I don't say enough. Running hot and cold on the spectrum, suppose I always have. Getting down to the marrow, can't keep it straight and narrow. Guess I never could. Now only some things matter, but I'm human, so flatter me, and I flatter you too. Anything to drown out the noise. Anything to replace my old familiar joy. Anything to replace my old familiar joy. I think that's it. Thank you very much. Let's give Rachel another hand. What? Again. Life lessons from 2016. Surround yourself with people that keep you honest. So this one's really new, but I don't know if I've ever done this one live anywhere. This is about reverse gender roles. Oh yeah, I said it. I'm a guy with an anxiety disorder, but I'm expected to walk into a bar and I'm supposed to buy somebody a drink. I'm supposed to walk up to them and tell them what I think. Some people aren't built that way. So I think a lot of times what we do is we have these ideas of how groups of people act. The problem arises when we make ourselves into one of those groups that all of a sudden is the people judging all the other ones. So this song's called What's Wrong with Him. The shy guy sitting alone in the room. And if I'm not with him, the shadow will do. Distracting his thoughts, they make him feel real. It's been a long time since his own heart could feel. Lonely in rooms, on a stage, in a bar. Stare at him nightly, he's hardly a star. Gifted with words, a voice and a song. Beauty intimidates, men should be strong. Men should be breadwinners, well-muscled and strong. Well-spoken, intelligent, well-hung and wrong. Sensitive protectors, leaders of men. If he isn't all those things, what's wrong with him? Soft-spoken and quiet, never wanting to fight. Goofy and playful, if she inspires him right. Deep down inside, he knows the truth. The right one will see that and find a way through. Men should be breadwinners, well-muscled and strong. Well-spoken, intelligent, well-hung and wrong. Sensitive protectors, leaders of men. If he isn't all those things, what's wrong with him? 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 Tell a stranger you like her and buy her a drink. Tell her she's pretty and see what she thinks. The introvert seeking an easier way, unwilling to mingle, doesn't know what to say. Men should be breadwinners, well bustled and strong, well spoken, intelligent, well hung and wrong. Sensitive protector, leaders of men. If he isn't all those things, what's wrong with him? Right on. Awesome. Okay, I was a little afraid of that one, to be honest with you. I was like, what are they gonna think? Yeah, that wasn't bad. How do I do this now? All right. I said I wasn't going to get political, but I am. Again, I'm not picking sides. I don't think that's the problem, man. I really don't. Liberty, that's the basis of this friggin' country. That being said, the name of this song is In Who Should We Trust? I'll let it speak for itself. The game is played, the players cast, audience waits for more. The show goes on, right or wrong. It's more obvious than before. We the people, us in short, choose to represent. Scandals, lies, both no surprise. Found in the president, left or right, or somewhere else. One somehow earns the choosing. Truth be told, whoever we choose, it's we the people who are losing. Liberty, the right to live however we see fit. Freedom, are we really free if told how not to live? Happiness pursued by most is caught up in the hunt. Even when we disagree, those rights were given us. Those rights were given us. America divided, fueled by those who rule. Think the way they want you to. It's the very least that you could do. Blood was shed, all colored red, to defend the way of life. Who's to say either way. If anybody's right, liberty, the right to live however we see fit. Freedom, are we truly free if told how not to live? Happiness pursued is often caught up in the hunt. Even when we disagree, those rights were given us. Those rights were given us. Free to speak, practice belief, free of tyranny. America, the beautiful, isn't what she used to be. Right on, thanks. New stuff. This is about trying to date when you're over 40 and you have a lot of baggage. That's this next song. Here's one for the nice guys, song to finish last. Don't suppose we'll ever know why love wasn't built to last. Listen to your problems, hold you when you cry, smile when you find him, whisper a soft goodbye. Nobody wants you when you're broken, they come running when you shine. Not sad and said, I'm hoping if I'm yours, would you be? Nobody wants you when you're broken, they come running when you shine. Not sad and said, I'm hoping if I'm yours, would you be mine? Most things in life have some sort of stigma. Yeah, that's yesterday's news. Do you think you could find it in you to help alleviate these blues? It might prove a challenge to release me from this shell. If you truly value me, then put me through your hell. Nobody wants you when you're broken, they come running when you shine. Not sad and said, I'm hoping if I'm yours, would you be? Nobody wants you when you're broken, they come running when you shine. Not sad and said, I'm hoping if I'm yours, would you be mine? If I gauge you correctly, got you figured right, something safe is all you're wanting, that suits me just fine. Here's one for the nice guys, song to finish last. Keep on whispering those goodbyes, 'cause even they can't last. Right on. Damaged fingers on all hands. I love it. All right. So, I don't know about you guys, but sometimes when I'm in a long-term relationship afterwards, it seems like I'm just like so badly want to fall in love. You want to do it. It's almost an addiction. And it's funny, we start assigning this rhetorical feeling to anybody that we meet that slightly strikes our fancy. I'm not in that headspace anymore, by the way. Though I am deeply in love with every person in this room right now. Yeah, right? Sure, that got weird. Why am I falling to the traps I myself have laid? Why am I calling every face I've ever known? It's so hard to say I love you. Words are easy, they're just words. In the larger things that I do, I attempt to make it hurt. Why am I falling into the traps I myself have laid? Why am I calling every face I've ever known? Do I still possess the power to make you smile? Do I still make you burn inside? Wishing a handful only leaves an empty hand. Let the words rain down for a while. Why am I falling into the traps I myself have laid? Why am I calling every face I've ever known? So love the way you move, grace divine, gentle smiles and open touch. Praise the day you say you'll be mine. Words fail me, except when spoken such. Why am I falling to the traps I myself have laid? Why am I calling every face I've ever known? Thanks. All right, what time is it? Almost 10? All right, I'll do a couple more. What do I want to do for you? Yeah, right? Remember, I got the microphone, mister. Yeah, right. That he pays to heckle. I love that. This is one of my friends, and he does. I love that. Free enterprise, man. Oh, yeah. I'm great at tuning people out. All right. Yeah, do it. But you gotta hurry, though. This is the last song. Heckle. Play something that doesn't suck, man. faster and funnier. Yeah. Yeah.
That was the inspirational speech given to me by one of the plays that I was in.
Yeah.
Opening night.
Don't suck.
All right, whatever you guys do, don't suck.
Right on. All right, so I want to take a second before I forget to do this. I want to thank Dean Rapley. He held it down up here. That man is a machine. When are you guys? The 11th, right? The 10th? So the 10th, that's next, no, 2 weeks. The 10th. The 10th, if you're in Snohomish, pop into Snowtown Brewery. His band, The Reclamation Project, is going to play. Let me tell you, those guys are friggin' amazing. And it resonates with me. Reclamation of, yeah, reclamation. Rachel Kunha, oh my gosh, holy moly. Yeah. I'm surprised when I open my eyes and people are actually like listening to my music in general. But for people that actually play music to want to get up here and do this with me, yeah, it's pretty humbling. So yeah, thank you guys. All right. All right, that's enough sap. So I'm going to finish on one. This song I wrote it, I don't know, a couple of years ago. It's called A Place to Play, and it's about little rooms like this all over the world that indulge guys like me to come in and let us spout off whatever it is we're spouting off. Wait a minute, thank you for your time. Like to take a moment and make a point of my own neighbors. I need to say, keep it brief, I need in a place to play. Try that again. Hey, Mr. Spare a moment if you can. Bend your ear if you lend it here. Try to understand. Lend a hand. Feeling good, don't know if I should. Things don't go as planned. Wait a minute, thank you for your time. Like to take a moment and make a point of my own name, but I need to say, keep it brief, I need in a place to play. Seems to me the truly free matter of something. Fix us all, however small, willing to lend a hand. Understand. Feeling good, don't know if I should. Things don't go as planned. Wait a minute, thank you for your time. Like to take a moment and make a point of my own ain't much. I need to say, keep it brief, I need believe in a place to play it. Play it. Play it. Play it. Wait a minute, thank you for your time. Like to take a moment and make a point of my own damn but I need to say, keep it brief, I need believe and a place to play. Pulled it off. All right. Thanks, everybody. So again, my name is Paul Jenkins. You can go to www.pauljenkinsmusic.com. My album is up there for, I think it's $8. I have one physical copy if anybody wants it. I will get more eventually. Thanks again. Thanks, Soul Food. Thanks, Kevin. Thanks, Micaiah. Make sure you're tipping those people back there. Heck yeah. Thanks for everybody that came out. Happy holidays.